It is Halloween bug season in Estevan, or maple bug season, whatever you call those little black things that have orange stripes on their backs and just are everywhere right now. In fact, I was barbecuing in our backyard the other day, and as I was sitting there waiting for things to cook, I looked down and here was just this horde of maple bugs just going all over the place, including little tiny baby ones, little red ones just skittering all over. Maple bugs are everywhere right now. It made me think about my former neighbor. We had an older lady that lived to the south of us when we first moved into our house, and she was always worried about the maple bugs. She was always trying to get rid of them. She was always using different chemicals and trying to do whatever she could to get rid of things, and in fact would come over to our yard and sort of criticize us a bit for not doing more about these bugs everywhere. But at the time we had two little girls and we didn't want to, fill our backyard full of chemicals, so we just kind of let them go, and that didn't really please her very much. She thought we ought to deal with these things. She thought we ought to get rid of them. We ought to do something. The interesting thing, that lady hasn't been our neighbor for, 15 years now. She's long moved away. And yet the maple bugs are still there. And in fact, they're crawling all over my garage right now, and they will crawl all over that garage long after I'm dead and gone, as long as the world continues. As I sat there the other day, I thought, man, there are just some things you can't fight. Maple bugs are just a fact of life, and they're going to be around, probably going to be around a lot longer than us. All of that made me think of 1 Peter chapter 1. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 24 says this: all men are like grass, and all their glory is like the flowers of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of the Lord stands forever. He says, your life is like grass that grows for a little while, looks really nice. You're like a flower that is really, really pretty for a while, and then it's gone. It's finished. It withers up, it dries up, it falls over, it's finished. Peter is quoting from Isaiah here and just reminding us that we have a time limit, that the things that go on in our life that seem really big aren't really that big most of the time, and that our life is really pretty short. And so it's a reminder to me that I shouldn't get upset about little things. I shouldn't let everything frustrate me. I should be looking for good things. I should be investing in things that matter, not things that don't. The end of that says the word of the Lord stands forever. That's something worth considering. That's something worth putting some time into. Worrying about the maple bugs, getting upset about somebody's bad attitude, fretting about 1,000 things you can't do anything about, it doesn't really help. It's not a good use of your time, because really you can't do anything anyway. Invest in the things you can invest in. Look for the good. Help other people. Do something with this short little bit of time you've got here, because you can waste it or you can invest it. Scripture says, invest well. If you like this video and want to see more, there's lots more on this channel. And if you don't want to miss any of the coming ones, why not subscribe? You can subscribe in YouTube there and even push notifications so they will tell you when they show up. Pass them on if you like. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.